Hi guys, welcome to the Fourth Moment Weekly Roundup, and this is where you get your weekly dose of local football action. And we are out and about today, Andrew.
Yep.
We're at the Super Cup, guys. If you can't notice, we sort of offset, as they say. So we're out and about. We're at the William Herbert. We just finished our first day last night.
Yes.
And you weren't here?
I wasn't here, I was at training.
So I can tell you about it later. So just about the Super Cup quickly. So obviously you guys know we've got Just Scored on board, where you can catch the games live with the scores and the goal scorers and the results and so on. So jump onto their platform. You can get it on your Google Play Store, Just Scored. If you're on an iPhone, sorry, you got to go on the internet. We're not there yet. But yeah, we're going to say thanks to the guys of Just Scored. But yeah, look, this is the weekly roundup, Andrew. We're going to talk about the results. ABC Motsepe, we've got third division playoffs, LFA playoffs, or third division playoffs. We've got the Nedbank for the regional men's league.
And regional men's league fixtures. First league games this weekend.
Gee whiz, we got a bumper show today.
We've got a bumper show.
Right, so we're going to start.
ABC.
ABC. Right, ABC results, Stream A, we've got obviously some results there. Young Bafana, Junction Rovers, that was a 1-1 draw.
I told you that field, Shamiel. That field
Do you
is
think the
difficult
field
there.
was the leveler there?
Yeah, I think so. I think, that field, the home team, it's hard, it's bumpy, the wind blows in Strand. I think Junction did well to get a point.
Yeah, because I think I was fencing Young Bafana for winning, simply because of the field also.
Yeah. But listen, it's a point for Junction. They got a first point of the season. It's a good start for them.
Yeah. This was a surprise. FN Rangers and Cape Town Spurs, no goals scored. The draw was fine.
No. I heard there was a lot of chances.
Yeah.
I heard both teams could have won it.
Exactly.
But listen, FN Rangers at home, I would have thought they would have won. Spurs, young team, but they play good ball. I mean, I saw them play against Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
Very nice team the way they play. And well set up. They're very well coached. So listen, it's going to be difficult to break them down.
Sure. And then a good result here for City Kings against Deers Leeds. 2-1 win for them.
Yeah, we always thought City Kings would be too strong. Deers Leeds, I think at home, we've got to judge them when they're at home. I think they've got a home fixer this weekend against Zizwe, which we'll discuss later.
And talking about Zizwe, 4-2 win over Crystal Palace.
Yeah, makes him top of the log.
What happened there?
Crystal Palace is 2-1 up half time.
Is it?
Yeah, I got all accounts.
Okay.
My biggest issue with Zizwe is if they get back to the form that they had pre-COVID, when they started winning, when they won all the streams and the leagues and everything, and they get the crowd support that they do in Yanga, it's going to be difficult to stop them. Zizwe is the type of team, the minute they get momentum, it's difficult to stop them. They've also got a new coaching staff, new team, basically starting from scratch and fresh.
Yeah.
I think Zizwe is a team to watch this year, Shamiel.
Okay. And then this was the result I think expected. I thought there was going to be a bit more goals there. A 1-0 win for Houtbay over Ubuntu.
Yeah,
listen, in Ocean View.
And they scored in the 92nd minute to win the game. Houtbay with their own goal.
Yeah. Nothing against Ubuntu. We just know Houtbay's got an awesome side this year.
But I think Ubuntu, like I said last week, Ubuntu at home is difficult. Okay, Ubuntu, those youngsters have also got nothing to lose. They're going out. They've always played good football. I think the way the two teams set up, I mean, I played Houtbay, so I know the way the two teams set up, it actually almost cancels each other out, the way they play and the way they press each other. But listen, Ubuntu will need to start picking up points. They got 1 point. 1 point.
Also, that game was played in Ocean View, so they have the wind on their side. They used to be wind. Then Vasco da Gama, this was a boring result. Vasco in Grassy Park. When I saw that result, I thought, gee whiz, no goals. What happened?
Yeah, you went to the game.
No, it wasn't. That's what I'm asking you.
It wasn't
what happened?
boring.
It wasn't boring. No goals.
We had lots of chances.
Okay.
We just didn't score.
Okay.
Listen, I think Grassy Park came with a plan. I think we sort of executed our plan. We just didn't finish. And I think, in this league, we must learn as a team that we need to take our chances. We can't, the ABCs are really tough. You don't get a lot of chances as you do in the third division. So your completion rate of scoring has to be at least 50%, and we got 0.
Look, that result is in favour of Grassy Park.
No, 100%. Listen, we're at home. In this league, home games, you must win your home games. You must win,
yeah.
So listen, but good. Coach Kirtley came there with a plan with his team.
Yeah.
They did very well. It was a nice crowd. It was a beautiful evening. We were the only game on Friday, so a lot of people came to watch.
Yeah.
And I think, listen, we learned. We're learning. We must also remember it's our first year. I think people are looking at the Nedbank and they're thinking, Vasco's a team to watch, whatever. But we're also learning. And we take each game as a learning curve. And listen, it's a point. At least we haven't conceded. So we'll take the positives.
And just quickly, they're good to see Coach Gertie Daniels back in the ABC.
Yeah, he is. I mean, Coach Shakes unfortunately was ill disposed, but he'll be back also. And I think those two will be a formidable coaching team going forward. And GP have also had a good start to the season.
Let's go on there. So we got a Mar Academy 2-0 win over Oriented Birds. We were talking about that last weekend. We actually favored oriented birds.
No, you favored oriented birds.
I favored oriented birds. Yeah.
I said Omar was a team that was unlucky. I think I said the word unlucky.
Okay.
They couldn't score. In previous games, they were conceding late goals. I think they learned their lesson. I think they're going to be a team to watch as the season goes on. Yeah. Very nice team. We played them in pre-season. Nice team. I think oriented birds, like we said, they learned lessons last year about being away from home.
Yeah.
At the moment, they've had 2 away games, only picked up 1 point.
Okay. Hanover Park 1-0 win in Rustine all the way in both.
Yeah, they learned their lesson.
Yeah, because
the previous week they lost the Royal Blues in Beaufort.
Yeah.
Listen, Barcelona are tough. We played them in the Nedbank the week before. We know it's tough. And listen, Hanover Park, good result.
Good result. Pequeno Cosmos against Smarties 2-2 draw.
Surprised. I was surprised insofar as I said Pequeno got a nice team and Marties. I thought Marties would win that one.
Yeah.
I think, but listen, Pequeno again, it's home teams. We're looking at the results and we're seeing home teams.
Yeah.
It's
But that's what they want. That's what you want. Yeah.
It's not going to make it easy. And the next result, I think, is also going to surprise people.
Yeah, Salem and Santos 1-0 lost there for Santos. Santos in Houston.
And Salem have had good results at home. I think this is their 2nd win at home now.
Okay.
Very tough team to beat at home by the looks of things. I said last week, what's that field? I said uphill wind. Basically, Santos didn't learn the lesson.
Seaside Spurs getting a 0-0 draw there at Infantry School.
Yeah. Listen, Seaside have been doing well at home.
Yeah.
I said
I think
away,
that's a good result for them.
Away is a good result.
Yeah. And also the way they're into the league is like a sort of shock. Like
and when we look at the log, we'll see where they are. Done very well.
Ubuntu Spartans against Royal Blues. Royal Blues getting a very good win at home.
Yeah, I think Ubuntu Spartans are one of the teams that are going to struggle this year.
Yeah.
I think Royal Blues, I watched them, like I said, I watched them against Hanover Park. Not a bad team, eh?
Okay, so it seems like a lot of results that we went through there. That was both streams. So we're going to go on the fixtures there at the moment. So talking about the Ubuntu Spartans, they're facing Infantry School on November the 9th. Then we've got Royal Blues against Barcelona, another Rusty in Beaufort
Derby.
Yeah.
Beaufort Derby. They got double headers. At 2 o'clock is the one game, I think. 1 o'clock's the one game and 4 o'clock's the other game. So
yeah, it's going to be a tough one. Oriented Birds against Marties.
Marties got to travel, not easy in play.
And Oriented Birds losing last week away at home this week.
I think Oriented Birds favourite.
Seaside Spurs against Amar Soccer Academy. That's also a nice one. That's this Friday.
Seaside at home, eh?
Yeah.
You got to always favour the home team in the ABC. I think Seaside at home, Friday nights, big crowd. Yeah.
It's going to be a nice big show of results as when this comes out. Hanover Park and Salem. Both sides winning last week.
I don't think Salem are going to get points on the road. I think most of their points are going to be at home. Hanover Park at home. They've just had a win. I think they've got players now that have come from the playoffs.
Okay.
So they're going to be super strong this weekend. I think Hanover Park. I think expect a big result there. I think 2 or 3 goals.
Cape Town Spurs up against Hout Bay. That's happening on Saturday. No, that's not happening on Saturday. I think I'm a week.
Vasco da Gama versus Hout Bay. Yes, we're travelling to Hout Bay. It's going to be tough for us. Listen, Hout Bay have been unbeaten at home. I think the minimum result they're getting at home is 3-0.
Okay.
So we're going out there. We know we've got a tough job.
Yeah.
We played them in the Nedbank, so we sort of got an idea of how they play.
Yeah.
But 1 o'clock kickoff, Hout Bay Saturday, it's never easy, but we'll give it our best shot.
Junction Rovers and FN Rangers. That's going to be
Friday night, Heidelberg.
Yeah.
Woo. Listen, Shamiel, last year I remember we all thought it was going to be a tough game, and FN Rangers went into it like a 3-0 lead after 20 minutes and won like 5-1 or 5-2. Yeah. I think watch FN Rangers this year away from home. I think they could win that one.
Okay, then we've got Grassy Park up against Cape Town Spurs. That's happening on Friday night. And then we also have
that's going to be a nice one.
Yeah, it's going to be a nice one.
I favour Grassy Park.
Okay.
Based on what I saw last week.
DS Leeds against Zizwe. City Kings up against Ubuntu.
Oh, too tough to call. Both teams in points.
Yeah.
City Kings have actually had a decent start to the season.
Yeah, they've got 2 wins already.
Yeah, 2 wins already. I think, tough one.
Yeah.
Tough one.
And then Palace.
Could be Ubuntu.
Okay. And then Palace up against Young Bafana.
Yeah, I think Palace at home in Manenberg. They got the big guns. I think Palace will win.
Yeah. Are we going to look at the log, Andrew?
We can, if you want to. I think that's
how many games have we played so far?
4 games, so I think maybe let's look next week. But we can say Zizwe top of Stream A, Seaside Spurs top of Stream B at the moment. Yeah.
Okay.
Both with 7 points.
Okay, so that's the ABC Motsepe, done and dusted there. So I think can we look at the SAFA Cape Town playoffs first before we go to the 3rd division?
Yeah, let's do that, Shamiel. I think the Cape Town playoffs, SAFA Cape Town playoffs are taking place at Roycons.
Yeah.
Last week I was there. We were there on Sunday. We watched a nice game between Ashford and D&G. I think the teams that were sort of favoured have come through.
Yeah.
I think there are 1 or 2 surprises. We thought FC Tafelshoek might make it, but they were in a tough stream with Goulburn, and then them and Goulburn didn't make it.
Yeah.
So, sure, Shamiel, it's a tough one, eh? But we now reach quarterfinals. Saturday's quarterfinal, Shamiel. 10 o'clock kickoff, 12 o'clock kickoff. You know, it's going to be very, very difficult. Let me give you the fixture, Shamiel. 10 o'clock Saturday.
Yeah.
Flamingo versus Cape Town Pirates.
Yeah, look, all the games are going to be tough. These are the guys that made it through the
Flamingo have done very well.
Yeah.
They're a team to watch. Ashford versus Oceans 11. We saw Ashford Sunday. I didn't think they were on their A game.
If they're going to play like that,
they're going to be tough.
They got to pull up their socks.
But I think when the going went tough, they knew they had to score a goal. They did it. I think they learned their lesson. I think on Sunday. Also, we got to take into account teams play 2 games on the weekend. You know, the second game is always difficult. But I think Ashford's a team there. This is the game. Mighty United versus Celtic.
Mighty United versus Celtic. Okay.
Celtic from Annenberg doing very well. They far exceeded everyone's expectations, or people who were in the know. I always say you've always got to watch a team from Annenberg. Look at Young Idols and the Coke who made the semi-finals. Mighty United, very good team. Top of their stream, in a tough stream. Watch them. But I think I would favour Celtic there, Sheldon.
Okay.
And then last game. I've left it for last on purpose. It's also the last game of the day.
Who's that?
4 o'clock Saturday. Young Pirates, the favourites. We thought playing Lavendale. Lavendale will have the home support at Roy Kranz. I think it's going to be a big crowd. Young Pirates. So it's basically Heidelveld versus Lavendale. I think it's going to be a big crowd there Saturday. Shamiel, listen, Lavendale, always a tough team. Always a tough team to beat. Young Pirates have a lot of players with ABC experience, 3rd division experience. Sure, it's close to call, eh? Like all of them are, Shamiel. Anybody can beat anybody at this stage.
But that's the beauty of the playoffs. I mean, you've played the whole season, you've made it through. They've now made it through the groups. They've beaten everybody that's won a league.
Correct.
So it's going to be tough.
So listen, it's going to be tough. But good luck to all the teams. Obviously Sunday the winners will play in the semi-finals, and the winners of the semi-finals will get promotion.
We also had Netbank. Quite a few results there. I don't think there's enough time to go through all of them, but we know Greenwood is through.
Yes.
On the Netbank, they now play the winner of. How does it work now?
Okay, so there's 6 regions. So they play all the winners of the other regions in the Nedbank playoffs. That is happening the 16th and 17th. Hosted at Roy Kranz again. So Green would have an advantage being a host team.
Sort of close by team.
Close by team. So they got the advantage. I think. Sure, the winner there plays Vasco. So whoever plays us in the last game before getting into the last 32. Listen, whoever wins there, it's going to be very, very good for them, for the club. We're hoping it's a Cape Town team, obviously, so we don't have to travel. But listen, we'll take it as it comes. And that final will be on the 23rd.
Also, being at the Nedbank, we were there on Sunday.
Also Sunday morning.
I mean, there was some good football there. Teams like Wanderers played very well for me. There was some.
Diodora versus Wymer was a very good game. Diodora winning at the end 2-1. It was a very nice game. Silver Spurs, a lot of youngsters doing very, very well. They did very well against Jomos. They beat Diodora. To make the final against Greenwood. Greenwood beat them 3-0, obviously in the final, so congrats to Greenwood,
Also, before I forget, we did some interviews while we were there on Sunday. You can catch some of that on our Facebook page, and maybe we'll break away now and check 1 or 2 of them. Coach Jerome Seri of Jomo Powers, you just lost now in the Nedbank. How was the game for you?
I think for most of our players, still very young, our unders, not experienced enough in this league. It was for us. It was a good barometer of what's to come in the season. We had a tough one yesterday, where we went the full 90 minutes and penalties, and you could see that the player recovery not good enough at all. So we got beaten against a much better structured team, and you might give credit where it's due. A lot of our boys still very inexperienced in this league, but it's back to the drawing board for us, and we know that we will just get better and stronger from this.
How's the preparations for the season coming up?
Preparation is good. I mean, we don't have any issues like we had previous years with training facilities.
Okay.
So the preparation is on par. We do have all our players that we want for the league. That's getting down to training. So we can't complain about that.
Okay.
Preparation is on point.
Okay. And then obviously the goal for the season, like every coach, is going to try to get as far as you can, get to the top of the table.
We'll just give it our best. For now, that's all we want to do. We want to do our best and finish as high as we can.
Okay, Coach, thanks for chatting to us and all the best.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Coach Franklin, new coach at YMO, new team in the 3rd division. You just played in the Nedbank quarterfinals. How was it now for you?
Okay, right. The game of yesterday was a bit hard for my boys. It went to 3-3, extra time, penalty shootout, and we only 13, 14 guys. Safa. So it was a bomb. Yeah, we got 2 little courts and most of the players is out. We were playing with youngsters, but I think they enjoyed them. The experience in the Nedbank, once again, nice. I think it was great.
Look, you know the league. I'm going to ask you about the prep for the league now. Obviously, you've been there, done it in the third division. How's the prep going with this new team now in the for this league?
Yeah, right. We on track. It's just we waiting on cards. So we can't do anything now. I can't discuss anything. I can't talk to the ladies who I want to play in the team. So everything takes time.
Yeah.
Takes time. So I must now wait for the cards. I've got Vodacom players that we're still struggling with clearances. We got the clearances, but the SAFA is pushing us away.
Okay.
You know what's happening? We still Cape. They say we must go register.
Coach Franklin, thanks for the chat, and we'll wish you all the best for the rest of the season with YMO.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, yeah, so that was some of some of the coaches we spoke to there at where was it? Royal Road on Sunday. Okay, so we got now obviously third division's back. So here we go. This is the baby. This is what we like. So fixtures starting this weekend, 8th of November. Camps Bay, which is now with Salt River, the name is still Camps Bay, versus YMO. So that's like a derby. Salt River,
it's a character Tygerberg derby actually. Cape Town Tygerberg LFA. They both actually play in the second division, so they both know each other well. Obviously, YMO got a whole completely new team. They're playing at Shelley Road, eh?
Playing at Shelley Road
Friday night. Listen, Camps Bay, I always said that field at Camps Bay was a leveler, now they're not there. So listen, Shelley Road, nobody's been to that facility before, besides the teams in Cape District, so they know. But I think it's going to be tough. YMO, very good team, eh? They've assembled a nice squad. I haven't seen Camps Bay, but I mean, it's going to be a tough one.
From what I hear, the Camps Bay is few of Camps Bay and Salt River.
It should be nice. It should be very competitive.
JL Zwane up against Ocean View. It's going to be tough. Ocean View need to do better this year than what they did last year, otherwise they're going to be in.
Ocean View.
We know what's going to come from JL Zwane. We're going to see what happens with Ocean View, what they come up with.
I think Zwane will win that game.
Goal 50 Unite up against Italia Spoor. So I watched Goal 50 a bit on Sunday. They won the first game against Wanderers.
Yes, 3-1.
Yeah, but it wasn't sort of convincing, so they've got some work to do also.
Yeah, I also think they didn't have all their cards. So it depends on the teams, the cards, whatever teams get this week. Goal 50, Heidelberg always tough. Italia Spoor, if they play the under 18 team and the way the academy is moving, will do very well. Will be a tough one. But I still fancy Goal 50.
Greenwood playing against Premier United. That's an old school derby.
Sure, they played each other. Nedbank Greenwood won 6-0. So I know Premier, a lot of players with Hanover Park in the playoffs. They've got a whole new registration. Greenwood on a high. They've just won the Nedbank, the third division, the local Nedbank. So they're going to be on a high. Greenwood solo. Sure, tough. Is that a Friday night?
That's on the 9th. No,
Saturday.
On Saturday.
Okay.
So I think they have a light problem.
Okay.
Greenwood. I think this is a replay of one of the matches in Nedbank.
That's what I'm saying.
Deodora Silver Spurs.
Deodora Silver Spurs. That was a Nedbank final. Deodora at home. They're also playing at NY116.
I think so.
Yeah, so that's going to be a tough one. I think Silver Spurs, a nice young team. But it's going to be the youth against the experience. Deodora got a lot of experienced players, so it's going to be a tough one.
Good Hope FC, new boys obviously from Roykrans playing against Saxon Rovers. I think that is happening at Roykrans.
Yeah, it is. Saxon Rovers obviously finished second last year. Behind Vasco. So
they've strengthened their team a bit.
They have. They've got a lot of good unders this year. And I think it's going to be a nice game. Nobody knows about Good Hope. So everybody's looking forward to seeing what Good Hope can bring to the table.
Jomo's power up against Matroosfontein.
Yeah, we know going to Atlantis. I know last year with Vasco, we lost 2 games the whole season and 1 was there. And I know there have been a lot of top teams there last year. I think they also beat Cape Town City there.
Good things coming from Matroosfontein, I hear. Haven't watched them play yet.
They got a very nice team.
Yeah, it's looking good.
But Jomo's, if they get the experienced players back, it could be a tough one.
Cape Town City up against Wanderers. That's going to be a nice game. So Wanderers side, a lot of young players. Like I said, I watched them play on Saturday. Very, very exciting. And the Cape Town City this year. You go watch Cape Town City. There's a lot of young players. A lot of 16-year-olds, they're really pushing their development structure there. Obviously, all their players moving up to Diski, so they're making space for the younger players.
And you must remember, they've been training together for like 2-3 months. So they'll be set.
More than that.
No, but they'll be set. They'll be ready. So it's going to be nice to see what Cape Town City do this year. They were in the top 5 last year, so I backed them to do well.
And Coach Byron Cottle back there, and he's very excited to use the youngsters. So, last one, Trini's up against Clover. Clover new boys. Trini's now new coach.
Saw a bit of Clover on Sunday. Greenwood gave them a bit of a hiding. I think we're going to see Trini's at home. Eitzer, Trini's. Okay. Is that sort of it? That's it. I think we've got the Super Cup now, Shamiel.
Lastly, so if you were watching the show over the weekend, come around to William Herbert. We had an exciting first night, opening night, Wednesday evening here at William Herbert in the Super Cup. This year, obviously, we've got girls joining us under 18, boys under 16, and it's all mostly winners of leagues, knockout winners, knockout finalists. And we've got some results from last night. You missed it.
I missed it.
Some good football happening here. So Cape Town City beating Mendoza 3-1. I can tell you I watched that game till about halftime. Just after halftime, Mendoza equalized 1-1. It didn't sort of look like it was going all City's way, but obviously I think their structure and everything came through and they beat 3-1. Kalksteenfontein,
Our team.
yeah, lost 1-0 to Cape Town Fusion. Cape Town Fusion obviously from Cape District.
Tight game.
Tight game, yeah. Eagles Performance Academy winning Juventus 3-0.
Sure, good
Yeah.
result.
Good result for them. Also, the scores don't actually depict the way the matches went because they were actually quite tight.
And you must remember, the viewers must remember, it's tournament football.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
things are happening at a fast pace end to end. Yeah.
This game was a good game. Was played on the Cape Town Spurs up against Greenwood. Greenwood was giving quite a show, created most of the chances in the beginning, but Spurs pulling through there at 2-0. And the last one, this was our big game for the night, finishing with Stellenbosch and Antalyaspor and drawing 0-0, no goals scored.
Antalyaspor, nice team.
Yeah,
Very
was
nice
exciting.
team.
Match evenly balanced.
Yeah, listen, both teams, I think we're going to see them in the knockout stages. I think both teams will have a lot of quality here.
Yeah.
And what's the fixtures? This weekend, people can go and see the fixtures.
Yeah.
Where, Shamiel?
Go to Just Sport, download the app, like I said earlier, on the Google Play Store. Everything is there. Obviously, watch our Facebook page for all the scorecards we'll be posting, which the team is doing here. And yeah, for us, it's all about the Super Cup, Andrew. I don't know.
Listen, it's the cream of the crop of Cape Town football.
Yeah.
Each LFA's league and cup winners are here. Come down. You know, I know a lot of LFAs are finished, and so if you're not watching third division and ABC games, there's no games on Sunday.
Yeah.
Come to William Herbert on Sunday. You're going to get the knockouts and quarterfinals, the ladies semi-finals and final,
and the finals.
boys
Yeah.
quarterfinal, semi-final, final. So Sunday's going to be packed. Come
And
through.
this year we've got some vendors, so you can watch some, not watch, you can come eat some, drink some fantastic coffee. I've tasted that already. We've got some shawarmas, we've got some slush puppy,
I'm already
we've got
fat.
some
I'm going to have to go do this
popcorn.
over the weekend.
We've got some, I don't know what else we got. Come, have a joll of a time on Sunday. Come spend your Sunday here. Watch some good football. I must say the behavior of the team so far is actually it's at the level which we expected to be every year at the Super Cup. Professional, everybody's behaving themselves. It's fantastic.
And we mustn't forget Vecchio will be here. They've got a pop-up
so
store as well.
That's very rare that happens.
Very rare.
So come check out one of the vendors is Vecchio, also our apparel sponsor. They've got some kit for you guys or active way for you guys to come check and purchase.
Especially this nice t-shirt we got, Shamiel.
Yeah, we're gonna brag a bit of the Super Cup. We've got some new kit. So
Come out.
yeah.
You know, you
Is
might
there
win a
enough
prize.
advertising?
You might win a prize if you're on
Oh
Sunday.
yes, we're gonna have some prizes over the weekend. We've got the Somalian Express doing some entertainment for us.
Oh, gosh.
And he won't be reffing, don't worry.
No,
He
no.
doesn't have the whistle in his
And
hand.
after Sunday's performance,
No, ask him to retire. Yeah. But anyway, he's
Anyway.
gonna be here. Somalian Express, Mr. Anwar Alexander is gonna entertain us and giving some prizes away from Vecchio. We've got some prizes from Cherry, I think.
Yeah.
And we should have some prizes from Decro Paints.
Brilliant.
So yeah, come out, as I was saying.
Yeah.
Andrew, you guys know more.
Been a long show.
We're done. Guys, until next week, we'll see you. See you at the Super Cup.
Yep.
And if you come say hello. We're in the Wolves Clubhouse. If you see us on the field, come and say hello, please. Would love to meet you guys.
100%.
Cheers.
Cheers.